starting my speech in 3, 2, 1. Governments bribing their citizens to move out of urban cities would actually cause more harm than good. Dear honored educators and respected but misled team opposition, my name is Fayo Shifra Zarira as the first speaker or prime minister from team opposition here to make you realize why having half of the citizens living in urban areas move to rural cities is benefiting everyone's life sustainability. Before we move into our argument, what are urban or rural areas? Well, in general, rural areas are generally a countryside, while urban areas are areas with a higher density state. Here, the motion explains that the government should provide a significant financial incentive for urban citizens to move to rural areas. Governments giving money to their citizens for them to move out of their homes to rural areas is actually not a effective move. By governments bribing their citizens to move out of their already comfortable home to move to a countryside would just not make sense. That's why, because if the government's motivation is to reduce overpopulation, then aren't they indirectly kicking out their citizens out of their homes? Well, all of this just feels inhumane or basically just weird because why would the government just rip out money from somewhere and just give out to their citizens for the motivation for them to move out? What if the people, okay, the people who doesn't have enough funds to live a decent life just keep the money that the government give, just keep them for themselves and not move out. So the money would just keep flooding into their place. Then the government is just giving the citizens money with nothing in return, with no progress to solve the current problem, and possibility create much more issues. As team opposition, we offer all of you a better choice, a better solution, and that is to use the money that they were going to bribe their citizens to invest on making rural area a comfortable place to live so the citizens would actually be interested in moving there rather than them having to be forced moved out with money so they can have a better restart in life after they move. Rather than the government giving a significant amount of money or finance, they can just give a proper amount of finance or money and put and focus that more on the upgrading of the rural areas. So and then have a bit of money to focus on the people who don't have enough funds to actually move there. So transportation cost. As I said at the beginning of my argument, not everyone can move. As I said before, not everyone can move. So for the people who are already comfortable living there, they don't have to move. They don't have to be forced out of their houses just to move to a rural place where you don't know anything about. Team proposition said that the problem or the root cause of this motion being created is overpopulation and also high living cost by only having half of the citizens or several citizens move to rural places. Because if all of the citizens move, it will only make the rural areas become the next urban areas. Because why wouldn't urban areas who already have high density and crowded places would not have a high living cost? That's why we only want half of the citizens moving because team proposition said there are people who couldn't afford living in urban places because of the overpopulation, hence the high prices. I also believe that we all have the same collective goal here, and that is to reduce overpopulation. We, as Team Opposition, here to stand with the people who want a better chance in life, a new, fresh start. If we follow if we follow to dim government's ideas, we're actually just going to be wasting more money. That's why, as Team Opposition, we offer you a solution, and that is to move half of the citizens that cannot afford or don't have the funds to live in the urban areas to move out and go to these rural areas where it's already made modern to suit the citizens better. Or it could also be the citizens' choice since they're the one moving there. Thank you.